Welcome to Newsix Podcast for Kids. Today is May 7, 2026. A spectacular yet alarming natural event occurred in Tracy Arm Fjord, Alaska. Last August, a massive rock slide at a glacier caused a giant tsunami that reached an astonishing height of 481 meters. That's taller than the Eiffel Tower. The rock slide, fueled by climate change and glacier retreat, happened early in the morning, which meant cruise ships had just been there, narrowly avoiding disaster. Thankfully, there were no injuries, but it highlights a growing risk for coastal areas experiencing similar changes. Scientists stress the need for better monitoring and safety measures since places like this are popular tourist destinations. This incredible event reminds us of how powerful nature can be, especially in a changing world. An electrifying night in Munich saw PSG clinch their spot for a second consecutive Champions League final. The excitement began when Ousmane Dembélé put PSG ahead early on with a fantastic goal, leaving Bayern Munich to fight hard for the equalizer. Despite Harry Kane's last-minute effort to bring Bayern back level, it wasn't enough. PSG's coach, Luis Enrique, has transformed his team, focusing on teamwork and defense, which has made them incredibly tough to break down. Arsenal will now face this juggernaut of a team in the final. Will they be able to tackle the formidable PSG, or will the Parisians secure their title again? Get ready for some thrilling football action. Concrete is a huge part of our world, it's everywhere. But making concrete releases about 8% of global carbon dioxide, contributing to climate change. Researchers at Purdue University are looking to change that. Instead of traditional cement, they're exploring oyster cement, which oysters naturally produce to stick together underwater. The team replicated this natural adhesive in the lab using limestone tiles. Their tests showed that this oyster-inspired cement is not only 10 times stronger, but also cures faster than regular concrete. Plus, it's more eco-friendly, reducing harmful emissions. This exciting research illustrates how nature can give us clever solutions. Keep an eye on this space because the team hopes to make our buildings stronger and the planet healthier. You won't believe what scientists are doing with algae. They've discovered that a bioluminescent sea algae called Pyrocystis lunula can glow a brilliant blue when placed in an acidic solution. In a lab, researchers figured out how to make these algae glow for an amazing 25 minutes by putting them in a special jelly-like substance and even 3D printing creative shapes like a crescent moon. This glowing algae might not just look cool. It could help us create eco-friendly glow sticks and even sensors that light up when harmful toxins are nearby. The researchers think this innovation could reduce waste from disposable batteries. However, scientists still question why this algae glows in the first place. It might help defend against creatures that want to eat it. It's a fascinating journey into the world of bioluminescence and protecting our planet. Big news in the world of golf. The Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St. Andrews, a club that's been around for 272 years, has appointed its very first female captain, Claire Dowling. This is a huge moment as it comes just 12 years after the club started allowing women to join. Claire is a fantastic golfer who has represented Great Britain and Ireland in some major tournaments. She's been involved in the club's committees for years, including rules and membership. She even served as a referee at the Open 7 times. Claire begins her captaincy in 2026 with a special driving-in ceremony. This change is a big deal, showing how important it is to encourage girls and women in sports. What an inspiring leader for future generations. Did you know that an ancient melody is sneaking its way into modern movies and video games? The Dies Irae, a chant that's over 800 years old, shows up in everything from The Shining to Star Wars. But why is this sad little tune so popular? A music professor has the scoop, exploring how it resonates deeply with our emotions. And here's a fun twist. It's even found its way into video games like Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Elden Ring. This 4-note motif captures feelings that help tell the story, whether it's thrilling or chilling. Check out the podcast to hear the melody and learn how it continues to inspire the music we hear today. Plus, there's a cool segment on the newest roller coaster technologies for all you adrenaline junkies. This is all for today, and let's jump to our review section. What triggered the 481-meter tsunami in Alaska's Tracy Arm Fjord? A massive rock slide linked to climate change. Who scored the opening goal for PSG in their match against Bayern Munich? Ousmane Dembélé. What strong natural adhesive do researchers want to use as an alternative to cement? Oyster cement. What type of algae did scientists use to create glowing structures? Pyrocystis lunula. Who will become the first female captain of the Royal and Ancient Golf Club? Claire Dowling. What is the name of the 800-year-old Latin chant featured in many movies and video games? Dies irae. As we wrap up today's podcast, remember that the power of nature and innovation is in our hands. We can all contribute to making a positive change, so let your imagination soar and think of ways to help our amazing planet. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.